But this is just a zip tie. You poke it in this hole here. Now we can at least get this out of our way. Did she do that, your other gal?
No.
Never seen it done.
So now that way, you still have to have this down to actually get power, but we can at least get the tray out of our way, see what we're doing. So
Where'd you get this?
it's Harbor Freight, just a zip tie.
I got some of those in there on the wall.
Oh, okay.
You can
Yeah,
grab
sorry.
one, it's right there on the wall.
This particular size, though, for some reason, it doesn't pop out. Some of them pop out, some of them won't fit. So that one's the one I like to use. So, imagine that the film's out, it's empty, you're down to the card, or not, you don't want to go all the way to the cardboard, but you'll see a warning sticker. You've seen that
We've
probably,
seen that,
okay.
yes.
So as soon as you see the warning sticker, no matter how much you have left, you want to cut it loose. So get your tray out of the way, and you can shut the power off this point. We don't need it at this point. Just do something like this, nothing sharp against the thing. What you're gonna do, this always pushes to the right. Do you guys remember that?
No.
So when we
To
take
the
off
right.
the shafts, push it to the right, it's spring loaded.
Oh,
This-
yeah, it's spring loaded,
okay.
that's right.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna take these off like they're empty, so
Okay.
push it out this way.
They're both the same, so there's no need.
Yeah, the shafts are the same, but when we go to put this film on, that's the most important part, because you could definitely get it on backwards. And the side with the gold, it looks like your gal knew what she was doing on this part. Never take this side off, the right side. Never, just leave that alone. There's a preset drilled hole there. As long as you leave it there, that'll save you a step. And it'll keep the film nice and lined up, so. And you don't need to use a screwdriver on these, but you probably need one to get it off.
We have film here anywhere?
We do, the film is
Well,
right.
we'll
We're
just
gonna-
reuse this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We'll
there's
use
plenty
that.
of it, so. It's easy if you just tap this, that'll take it right off. Just imagine these are old, bro.
Gotcha.
Yes, they're empty. Now he's gonna
Yes.
put in a new one.
We'll take both of them off first. Remember, leave the gold on.
Okay.
Like I said, you may have to have something, screwdriver or something, just pry it off.
See, she was taking it, laying it upside down, remember, on the floor?
And just tap this, don't bang it, but just kind of tap it.
I don't want any bad.
Now, this is the part I'll let everybody look at. The film shafts, when you go to put it on, we don't have film on yet, but it always goes, there's the spring load, you kind of see it. And that'll find its home.
Yeah.
So I just kind of put these in place the way they're gonna go on. You just lay these down, that way you pretty much know that's the way the shafts go, but now we get to the important part. So we'll pop this off. And at this point too, you could, since you guys don't need all those clips, but these do help. That's just to add weight in the back so it doesn't wear up on you.
Back in, yeah.
Get this old film out of your way. Just hit the run. And that'll come on out. You guys are using that free melt, that's what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is? Those schools would love to have this.
We get it pretty cheap, actually.
Okay, good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you having problems with this thing stopping? I may have stopped it in the middle too soon. There it goes. Just get everything out of your way. The only thing is you have to leave this down. And we can go through this as many times as you want to, you feel comfortable.
I think as long as we get it on video.
Go home and watch it 6 times.
Like I said, just get the shafts. That's going to be top. Doesn't matter. They're both the same. But I always put the bottom on first. Okay. This is called a J bar, only because it's got a J slot. For easy loading, you put that down there, and you'll see what that means here. This is like, who's going to be? You're going to be the main person loading?
No.
You going to be the main person?
No,
Okay, come on.
Kathleen?
Well, you're the one. Yeah. There's most
She's
important part.
videoing though, so you do it.
Yeah, so the
I'll
film's
do it.
gonna,
What do you want me to do?
Well, you don't have to do anything. I'm gonna load it for you, and then you can do it if you want. The film's gonna be feeding in this way, so you wanna make sure you have the dull side up. You see that?
The dull side up.
Now, this is the shiny side. If you put it on like that, you're gonna probably run your rollers. So, dull side up. If you want to, imagine it's like a roll of paper towels. It's feeding from the bottom. If you look at it from the side, can you understand?
Right.
Okay. So now, just take this, slide it in. Don't fight with it. Just kind of push it down until it touches. Okay.
Okay.
And it's going to keep a nice line. This one, you don't need a hammer. You don't have to bang. Just push it as far as you can with your fingers. If it doesn't go all the way in, it's okay, but you want to get as far as you can.
Okay.
Because at least you have this side line. We're going to look at it one more time. We know the gold is always to the right. And we get the dull side up, okay? Now, just nice and easy. Push it into the spring load.
Uh-huh.
And this will pop right into place.
Okay,
You wanna try taking it out, putting it in?
okay.
Always to the right.
Sean, maybe you should be doing this.
No, there you go, you got it.
Yeah, there you go, perfect. So now just, you wanna put it back in, and always put the
Okay.
gold side in first. Don't fight with it, just kinda.
No, I won't fight with it.
There you go. And just, you can kinda turn that till it pops in.
Okay,
Perfect, you
okay.
got it.
Mm-hmm,
And at this point, you can lift this up and get out of the way. Like I said, we don't need power at this point.
okay.
Pull this, make sure it's under the bar.
Under the bar.
Bottom is under, and when we get to the top, you're gonna see top is over. So,
Okay,
so under the bar, pull this up, make sure you put this back before you forget. You wanna try taking that down and putting it back up? Like I said, don't have to back it, just kinda push it in. There you go.
okay,
Now push it back up.
alright,
See how it kinda,
okay.
get it?
Yeah,
Now,
got
at this
it?
point, bring this just, you can give yourself some slack, just enough to cover this right here,
Okay,
okay?
alright. Yeah, that's right, the shiny side is up now.
Yeah, so see, that's
Okay.
gonna be feeding in. So we're just,
Yeah, yeah,
we're
yeah.
just gonna lay that there. Now we're gonna move on to
Okay.
the second one.
Okay,
Now the top one is the same concept.
okay,
This is the way it's gonna be feeding. It's feeding from the bottom, okay?
Dual side up.
Both sides is up. You got it. Like I said, we can pull this back off and do it again. Want to?
This is under, you can do it.
Is it enough?
Tighten it up.
How would you put it on?
oh, great, yeah.
If you just kinda turn, you'll fill the top into that hole.
Sure I will. Okay, we got, how much film on that? Okay, there we go.
There you go,
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah,
So
I-
now, see this bar here?
Yes, has to
That's
go
the
under
same as-
that?
So no, the bottom's under, top is over.
Okay,
And
Bottom
I'll do it first, and then I'll let you,
Okay.
I'll take it back and then you guys can try it. So you just wanna bring this just enough
okay,
to cover the red rollers, or the orange rollers, whatever you call them.
Okay.
Now, at this point, you just take this and lay it like that, okay? Now, at this point, probably nothing makes sense, just take, can you see how this is going over the two rollers?
Yes.
Okay, now we're just laying this just like this.
okay,
Okay, now pull this back down. But you had the heavier film, so that's the reason it's not like
It's not
stands.
staying.
Yeah, there you go.
okay,
Now we're gonna get our threading card, and I brought a few in.
okay. That's important.
A ruler, or another, if you have another one of these, it'll work.
I have
Let me
another,
see.
yeah,
No, I've got two, I'll just show you the way.
okay.
Oh, is that the threading card they give you?
Well, that's what came with,
Oh,
I
those are
think.
crap, I'll give you a couple of these, because reuse them. Those are too small. I don't
Okay.
know why they send these sometimes, but they do.
Okay,
So, at this point, turn our power back on. This card, just take it and put it in between the two rollers. That's called the nip. Just lay it right there.
okay,
And you can give yourself a little slack if you want. And that's, you're gonna see this card wanting to bend up a little bit. Now we're gonna hit slow. Now we're gonna hit run. If you hold a little pressure, see how it's starting to pull through? Now, watch over here. This is where your card's gonna come in handy. If for some reason that card wants to come up, because we have to get in between these rear rollers. If that card wants to start doing this, you just tap it down. See how it's going up just to here?
uh-huh,
I'll let her get the camera in there. You can just tap it down like this. Once it reaches those rear rollers, and it starts pulling in, because what we're doing is that this is basically pulling the film in, both rolls of film together.
okay,
And if you get bored waiting for it that slow, just speed it up.
and you take the threading card right out because.
But
then-
you want to make sure that threading card comes all the way out the exit. And then at this point, this is where people make mistakes. Now that we hit stop, you want to make sure you let it heat up until it's ready. Come back, run it through until it's clear, till the film's clear, and put your clips on then. If you put them on now, it's so flimsy, you may want to roll back in there or something. But you want me to pop it back off and